We're trapped by dishes!
Don't worry, they've got new Dawn Power Suds. It traps, locks, and removes 99% of grease, so it doesn't get passed from dish to dish.
Ooh, clean and stacked.
Like ducks in a row. New Dawn Power Suds.
Hey now. Hey now.
Sorry about that, folks. Had to deal with a mini family crisis right before I went live, because of course that's how it goes. Okay, let's get going here. Yeah, I figured some interesting stuff popped up on my stream, so figured let's go over. I gotta get some links first. Again, sorry, this should have been all dealt with, but like I said, I was literally dealing with a crisis as I was going live. Let's start with this, because since Ellen's, for those who were here last time, Ellen's King Cobra's stalking victim, the father passed. And I realized I don't really know much about like the whole relationship thing and stuff, so I figured, wait, hold on, what's this here? Is there everyone's here? Let's just look at the... And welcome, by the way, everyone, Demeter and Jack.
Hey now. Hey now.
Friends with no benefits.
Introduction. Ellen is an of-age, alternative woman who is the daughter of Josh's homegirl, Angie. Ellen has all of the characteristics that Josh seeks for his ideal woman. Black hair, green eyes, and most importantly, goth. For a while now, since early 2019, Josh has been spotted hanging out with an elderly woman with a distinctive lack of teeth, as well as a criminal record.
Oh, God.
Fans begin to speculate that Josh's true motives were to get closer to his homegirl's daughter. This, of course, was bullshit, as Ellen is Josh's best friend. Part 1. The Christmas Crush. As a gesture of goodwill, Josh bought the Knight family's Christmas dinner with his $1,000+ he had earned from YouTube AdSense money. What a guy.
I had a pretty awesome Christmas. Some friends of mine were worried about Christmas dinner. How are they going to have it this year? So I chipped in some YouTube money and I helped with my friend's Christmas dinner. Show did. And you know what? YouTube and Facebook, it made me feel good. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I bet
I was
it did.
thinking about someone else for the holidays, you know. Yeah, and I know my friends
Sorry, I'll be right back. I'll let this play.
Sadly for Josh, Ellen informed him that she already had a so-called fuck buddy, but would like to remain friends, which is unfortunate because who wouldn't want a gothic princess with the skin tone of dried glue? Josh was completely happy with her decision to remain friends, as friendship was more important to Josh than ending his dry spell. And on December 26th, in a surprising move, Josh live-streamed on Facebook for the first time since July of that very same year. In the first stream, Josh takes time to respond to the accusation of being jealous of Ellen's fuck buddy. He thinks Ellen secretly has a crush on him and that she's only friend-zoning him because he's right and
Where all
she's
these
wrong.
pictures come from?
Josh then pretends to be a Machiavellian genius, playing stupid to take
Exile.
all of those who underestimate him by surprise in the end.
On a real note, how you gonna accuse me of being jealous of you and your so-called fuck buddy, boyfriend, whatever the fuck friend you're calling him, when I'm the one that helped provide Christmas dinner, when me and my fans helped provide Christmas dinner.
Oh, your
People
fans
are
did
asking,
that?
So how was your Christmas? Mine was good. My friends were in a tough spot. They needed some money for Christmas dinner, so I chipped in some YouTube money to make it happen. My friend spent yesterday cooking dinner with her daughter. It was a very pleasant experience. And just leave it at that. And I think certain people have a crush on me, and certain people are afraid to admit their true feelings. That's why certain people act the way they do around me. How you gonna sit there and say, you stole my heart, but then turn around and say, no, I don't want to date you. I just see you as a friend. You know what people would be saying? I call bullshit. But you're like, you want to accuse me of being jealous of your man, fuck boy, whatever the fuck you want to fucking
When was
call
this
him,
published?
whatever.
Hold on.
I don't care. That's your life. When I got a legion of fangirls that want to fuck me, that very same legion that helped provide Christmas dinner. I know my friend's parents definitely appreciated it. I wasn't about to see my friends go hungry on Christmas, dude, if I could help it. When women know you're right,
Oh, wait, though.
they have an issue with you. Instead of just talking about the issue, they'll do shit to piss you off. I've seen it happen. But don't sit there and fucking flirt with me and say things like, oh, you stole my heart, and then turn around and be like, oh, no, I don't want to date you. Yeah, who you really bullshitting? That's the best part of it, Facebook. Is people treat me like I'm stupid because I'm autistic. They don't take into consideration that maybe I'm a lot smarter than I may appear to be. But sometimes playing the stupid idiot comes in handy.
You know what? We
people
might have
tend
to
act differently around you
pivot
when they
here.
assume that you're just some bumbling retard who doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, kind of thing.
Shortly after this stream ended, Josh booted up yet another Facebook live stream. Shirtless and playing guitar, he would rant about how he isn't sour about the dating scene in Casper suddenly sucking for no reason at all, and that he enjoys being single.
Hey Facebook, check out the acoustic. All my friends on Facebook who play guitar, take a look at this.
Oh, thanks for the raid, Serpent.
Yeah, this shit's badass. And quite honestly, I don't care if the dating scene in Casper sucks. Sometimes I
Hope you had a
enjoy
good
being
stream.
single. You and that person aren't dating, but
Thanks for the
they
raid.
turn around and say, oh, you're so jealous of that person, kind of thing. Obviously you are. Otherwise you wouldn't say shit like that. And I don't care. I'm just making a point, dude. Why do people in general have to make dating difficult? That's what I don't get.
In the last Facebook live stream of the day, Josh laments that New Year's Eve will mark the 3rd year of his dry spell and that he is very frustrated that the people around Casper make the error in thinking that both Josh and Ellen are dating.
We are not dating.
If you guys want a girlfriend, then take time to get to know her personally before anything else. Like, actually make an effort to figure out
What
her likes,
were you,
her dislikes,
streaming before,
the things that make her tick,
Serpent?
And there's a reason why my crush lets me hang out with her is because she knows that I like her, but she also knows I have enough respect to back off. Yes, I hate the fact that women and men can't just be friends without people assuming otherwise, Which, don't get me wrong, I'm flattered by the idea that people here in town think me and Ellen are a couple and such, but that's just simply not the case.
Who was thinking that?
Well, it's like one of my of-age female crushes said, I know Josh has a crush on me, but he's decent enough to be patient and back off. All these other assholes, blah, 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 blah. Actions do speak louder than words, and sometimes it's not easy backing off, especially when you know how it's going to play out. So instead, all you do is keep your mouth shut and just watch it play out.
Josh would delete these videos not long after posting them, citing that he was very drunk and made the bad decision of airing his frustrations to his loyal fan base on social media. Part 2. The Contest. On December 27th, Josh posted a video titled, Want to Win. This video was made to promote a contest Josh was holding for the fans to compete to win a signed physical copy of Hell's Advocate and a custom wand.
Oh, what a prize.
Now, I don't do contests on my channel too often, but I have a...
So it looks like this is just based off a short period of time, because this says December 27th, 2019, and this was published or premiered February 29th, 2020. So I guess this will be... I thought this was going to be more long spanning. I found another video, but let's just watch this.
Contest that might interest my fans. A signed copy of Hell's Advocates and a custom wand. Then please help my friend Ellen in donating to Old Friends Senior Dog Sanctuary. My friend Ellen has created a page on Facebook trying to help these fine folks over at the Old Friends Senior Dog Sanctuary, which is a non-profit organization that helps
Creepy to think this is nearly
dogs.
5 years ago at this point.
It'd make me super happy. It'd make Ellen even happier.
Actually, it's over
donated.
5 years ago.
I donate myself right now, but I don't have any money. Donate to Homegirl's fundraiser, and like I said, the person who donates the most money to this non-profit animal charity will receive, I shit you not, they will receive a free tape and a free wand. I'll put the link for the charity in the description box below, as well as in the comment section of the video.
It just so happens that Ellen had a birthday, and on this birthday, Ellen would browse a list of charities to promote. The charity that she selected was called Old Friends Senior Dog Sanctuary, which is essentially just an old folks home for dogs located in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. In the contest video, Josh says that Ellen created a page on Facebook for the Old Friends Senior Dog Sanctuary and that he would award the coveted prize to the highest donor. Josh's fans felt good that Josh was helping his friend raise money for a noble cause that was near and dear to Josh's heart. Of course,
decent.
Josh's trolls thought that Josh had ulterior motives and that the real reason Josh was doing all of this was to earn points and to slowly slither his way into Ellen's of-age vagina. These trolls were obviously jealous of Josh and Ellen's friendship.
But this is why women get so much crap in our societies, because a man cannot simply help a woman without people assuming that dude's just trying to get laid, or that chick should totally fuck him. Like, no, dude, it's not even about that. Like, fuck's sake.
I can only imagine level
on
delusion
December
here.
29th, Josh uploaded a video to Facebook Live late at night where he rants about a nondescript so-called fuck buddy referring to a nondescript pasty alternative woman as their piece of ass to a nondescript male friend of said alternative woman. Nobody can be sure exactly who Josh was drawing this hypothetical from, but Josh does what he always does. Tells it how it is.
You know what really just infuriates the piss out of me? When you got men referring to women as their piece of ass. For example, one guy is supposedly dating a chick, and this chick has a male friend, and the dude might assume that her male friend is checking her out. So then he makes a snide comment like, "That's my piece of ass." Excuse the fuck out of you? I want to throw a hypothetical age range just for the sake of this argument. But let's say your girlfriend is almost 23 and the boyfriend in that situation is literally almost 40. That's quite the age gap, but it's all legal if it's consensual, you know. But the thing you have to realize is that if you're an older guy dating younger chicks, you live in a different dating scene completely. But no, if you suspect
I can only imagine what's in that
another
cup.
dude's checking out your woman, you know what you should be saying is, "That's my woman," not "That's my piece of ass." You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. And this is the thing of it, YouTube and Facebook. Like I said, if you're an older male dating a much younger female, You have to realize that if you're in your 40s or 50s dating a chick in her 20s in these modern times, you have to realize that women today are strong and independent. If you can't handle that, then go back to being single, you fucking pussy.
On December 31st, New Year's Eve, Josh uploaded a rant video to YouTube in which he apologizes for his childish temper tantrum on Facebook Live and calls out an unnamed troll for stealing his videos and posting them without his permission. It's a mystery who that could be. The rest of the video is dedicated to reinforcing the truth, that he's only promoting the Old Friends Senior Dog Sanctuary to help out the dogs and his dear friend Ellen.
Welcome,
Right after
Ziggy.
Christmas morning, the next day, after which I came home a little bit drunk and a little bit angry, and I made the mistake of going on Facebook and posting a video. I then immediately regretted what I posted and eventually deleted those videos. I realized, what the fuck you complaining about? You know, kind of thing. But needless to say, that didn't stop my trolls from stealing my videos without my permission. If you posted a video you didn't mean to post and then you deleted it and someone else uploads it to their channel just to mock you and make fun of you, you wouldn't like it either. And quite frankly, I got tired of this asshole doing this to me, so I submitted a legal claim to YouTube.
Ooh.
Now, the only reason I'm doing the contest on my YouTube is because Ellen's a good friend and because I want to help the animals. That's it. Nothing to it. Simple. But my message to you, and I know I'm a hypocrite for saying this, YouTube, but my message to you, though, is to be careful what you post online. Be careful what you post online.
Part 3. The Black Veil Brides Concert. To break in the new year, on January 4th, Josh brought up that Ellen's favorite band is Black Veil Brides and that she was the person that originally got Josh into that Nancy emo band. Josh wanted to do something extra special for Ellen's birthday and get her tickets to their next gig in Casper.
Well, it could be better, could be worse.
Oh, God.
Trying to save up my YouTube money because I'm trying to score tickets for the Black Veil Brides concert coming to Casper. I got a female friend who wants to go to the concert
Welcome,
really
JDX.
badly.
Hey now.
And if I could get backstage passes so my female friend could meet the lead singer, she would just be beyond ecstatic. You don't even know. And the only reason I got into Black Veil Brides is because a female friend of mine here in town likes them. I'm like, well, if my friend likes them, I guess I can give them a chance. And then come to find out,
Yeah,
the
but-
lead singer of Black Veil Brides
Yeah, but do you like them? Like, I straight up told my wife the first time I asked.
has been bullied and picked on
Oh,
his
welcome,
entire life. And
Saturn.
I'm like,
Hey now,
you know what?
hey now.
I can relate to that.
On January 8th, Josh uploaded a video and told us his plans to get Ellen a birthday card with the gift card inside. But
What?
not only that, he wanted to get her a custom one-of-a-kind t-shirt from Teespring. Ellen
This
is a
is
truly
fucking-
special friend.
I was just about to say
So
for
one
a
of my
friend.
friend's birthdays is coming up, and well, I'm not gonna be able to get her something too fancy, but a birthday card with a gift card inside. That's, you know, but that's only part one of her birthday gift. Part two is gonna be
Part
other
one.
things, you know. Like, I want to make my female friend a custom Teespring t-shirt that only she has, kind of thing, you know. And I'll do that when I
Yeah,
get my
he is
money. I
rotting.
ain't tripping out about it. I don't know, YouTube. Sometimes I have a way of making women feel sexy. And you can make a woman feel sexy without staring at her. That's the thing of it. The thing about my female friend, though, is that she's really not into
Is he cooking?
materialistic goods, you know? She's more about the sentimental kind of thing.
Then, in another video uploaded to YouTube that very same day, Josh mentions again how he's going to give Ellen a custom t-shirt and a re-gifted Domino's gift card that he received from his family on Christmas. Josh really loves Domino's pizza, so this was truly a significant gesture coming from the sexy goth bad boy.
As far as the birthday gift for my friend, you know,
What the
I
fuck's
know
with
she'll
this filter?
appreciate the gift card, and then I'm also making her a custom T-shirt on Teespring. That's
I
only
was like,
hers.
this ain't me doing
So,
this.
it's the thought that counts, man.
The very next day, On January 9th, Josh uploaded a stream to YouTube called, Yep, You Guessed It, Chillin', and answered a question about his plans to buy Ellen the Black Veil
Now,
Bride's
look how few
tickets,
subscribers he had
despite
back then. 14.1. I mean, he's up to over 100,000 now. Talk about some positive growth there.
knowing that Ellen doesn't like to make a big deal over her birthday. Josh also
Unless
tells
that's
us
just an
that if the
older video
goal
they
of
just
Ellen's
use as a
charity is not
picture.
met, then sadly he would have to withhold the custom-made wand and autographed cassette tape of Hell's Advocate in a charismatic effort to light a fire under the bellies of the so-called pay pigs.
Did you buy Ellen those concert tickets, winky face? No, not yet. I'm trying. I gotta save up for a new phone first. Priorities, man. You know,
His
Ellen's
face
a
looks
good
a lot.
friend,
Well, I don't
but
mean like necessarily
gotta have a
better,
phone
but it's not
first.
as.
Otherwise, how am I supposed to do cooking videos?
Last
So-
video we watched,
But
his
yeah,
face
my
was
friend
not
liked your
looking
birthday
good.
gift. I'm glad
Very
she did.
bloated.
That's only part one of it, though. Part two of it's going to be when I get a custom T-shirt made. That's just her personality, you know, kind of deal. But at least I can say I got her something on her birthday, and I feel good about that because that's what friends are for, you know. And of course, my friend doesn't like celebrating her birthday. I still know the feeling. YouTube, I still know the feeling. This is why 9 times out of 10, if the nice guy is broke, but the asshole has more money, sometimes, not always, half the time, you know, but sometimes this is why you see women go after assholes, because sometimes assholes have more money than the nice guy. But the contest is still going, as far as I know. Let's see if Ellen's
Yeah, I hear that so long.
campaign
I
actually
mean, I
made
stopped
it.
doing this type of stuff for a while
Because
for
here's
my
the
own
thing
health.
of it,
But
YouTube, if the campaign goal wasn't
I don't
met,
know. I just find it so
then
interesting.
the contest isn't going to happen.
Or I kind of
sorry,
like
but that's how it has to be.
comes and goes.
This would
Now
really
we're in
make
like another,
homegirl Ellen super happy, YouTube.
we're at another
So
high,
you
I
know,
guess.
You know, she's got like $30 up to it so far. Like if every subscriber I had at least donated $1, we'd have enough. This would be like the greatest birthday gift ever, next to getting her guitars back, I reckon. So you want to donate to a good cause and help make a really awesome woman happy. So we got 1 week left to make it happen. If the donation goal is not met,
What's with that
then
eyeliner?
the contest isn't gonna
Like,
happen.
look at this.
That's just how it is.
Like, look here. Oh,
A regular occurrence in Josh's live streams is the banning of YouTube trolls that harass him in his live chat by impersonating Ellen. Josh would never fall for these poor attempts, but would make time to let them know just how sad and pathetic their lives were.
Stop being a fucking troll, dude. Seriously, that's not even the real Ellen Knight. Like, you're fucking sad, dude. You're fucking sad. Impersonating my friend because you're jealous of our friendship. That's the saddest fucking attempt to troll someone. Pretending to be Ellen Knight just so you can donate money and fucking talk a bunch of shit. You are a sad and pathetic troll, you know that, right? These trolls know
yeah, like look at
nothing
this. Like what? Like it's like he messed. Like he just like stopped. Got his eyes have different zip codes.
of me and Ellen's friendship.
Welcome, Alice.
And it's quite sad that they're sitting here trying this bullshit and it doesn't work. Yeah. Ellen is a friend of mine, yes. Let's just leave it at that. Yeah, my trolls are jealous of my ability with the ladies. You don't even know the half of it, you two. My ability with the ladies is freaking awesome.
Part 4. The
This was when he was still in
Controversy.
his dry spell.
On January 10th, Josh starts a live stream on YouTube titled, Yep, You Guessed It Correct Again, Chillin'. The live stream itself was as lackluster as
Well, he's autistic. He's an alcoholic. And I'm sure there's some other stuff that hasn't been diagnosed.
its title, but near the end is a large piece of this puzzle that is the Ellen saga. Josh told his fans that if they don't have Facebook, then they could donate to his PayPal and that he would in turn donate that money to Ellen's charity. So as we move on, you may want to remember this little piece of information. Or not. It's totally up to you, homie.
I mean, if you can, I mean, hey, if you don't have Facebook, but you want to help me donate, if you don't have Facebook, but you want to help me donate, You send money to my PayPal account, and I should be able to put that on the fundraiser here. But the only way I know is by checking it and seeing it actually shows who donated and how much they donated. So thing of it is, though, the contest is going to be void if nobody donates. So unless Ellen's goal is reached on her fundraiser, if the goal does not get reached, then the contest is not going to happen. Okay,
well,
the
that's
goal
kind
is
of
to help
mean,
Ellen
isn't it?
reach her goal here. Ellen is definitely a kind and very caring person. She's extremely gifted with animals, just like me, and she'd do anything for me.
I'm sure Puff agrees.
Well, Ellen's just the best. If Ellen does not know you,
Puff
she's
is a
not going to talk to you.
lizard that he had that he lost.
No one,
Let him out of
I
his
mean,
cage.
no man is
escaped.
good enough for Ellen. I tell you that. I'm not even good enough for her. Well, that's the thing of it. If Ellen does not know you, she's not going to add you on Facebook. Her account is private. So all the trolls trying to fuck with her just because they want to piss me off, because they hate my videos and they hate the fact that I have female friends. It's kind of sad.
Later that same day, Josh streamed on YouTube again, this time to talk more about his good friend Ellen. Josh revealed that Ellen gave Josh the idea to wrap his wands in string before painting them. She's just so great and definitely only just a friend, not a crush. Josh doesn't even care who Ellen dates, as long as they're treating her right.
You know what true love looks like, YouTube? True love
God damn, this is
a bitch. Well, I'll tell you what it looks like when you're crushing on a chick, but she doesn't want to date, so you back off respectfully because you enjoy her company regardless of whether or not, that's
God,
what
that
true love
left eye
looks
looks
like.
so bad.
Here we go again. Oh, shut the fuck up. Shove it up your ass. I was just making a point. I didn't say I was crushing on anybody. I was just making a point. Didn't say I was crushing on anybody, YouTube. Just kind of making a point. No, it's especially difficult when you're backing off, but every guy your crush gets with, she complains about. He's not perfect. He doesn't text when she wants him to. You're sitting there like, oh, please tell me more about what a piece of shit that person is. No, seriously, that's how I feel. It's like, get it off your chest. Say what you gotta say. I'm not crushing on anybody. I'm just making a point.
lying sack of
a
shit!
hypothetical, if you will. My friend Ellen, she gave me the idea. She's like, you should try something different with your wands, Maybe you could try wrapping string around the wand, doing different colors. And I was like, hell yeah.
Did she really come up with that?
Awesome idea. Ellen gave me some string to try it out with, and I gotta say,
Maybe she wanted you to
I'm
hang
liking
yourself
this paint
with it.
job scheme, man. This looks cool. Ellen is a grown-ass woman. She can take care of herself, I don't care who Ellen dates as long as he or she treats her right and she's happy.
You have entered the of-age wet panty zone.
I just stay awake.
Love the Moscow Mule Cup.
Sing a song for
Well, as it turns out, Ellen is a Black Veil Brides fan, so... God damn it, I could feel my face going red. Oh my God, why? Okay, I'll give it the old college try. I initially wasn't really that much into Black
Has he
Veil
had the same
Brides,
computer all
but
these years?
Because of my friend Ellen, I'm like, you know what, I'll give him a chance.
I'm guessing he's just been carrying
And they're
around that
actually decent.
freaking iMac
dual
or whatever
guitar,
all those
It's
years.
always a nice little feature. That's funny because Gothic D calls herself goth and you're sitting there pretending to be her. Thanks for the money. Like, are you really that thick when Gothic D calls herself Gothic and she's a huge fan of that band and they turn around pretending to be her on YouTube? That's quite sad, actually. I mean, some of the fucking shit my trolls have done to Gothic D just because of that stupid shit that went down. It's fucking childish. It really quite is. It's like, is that really fucking necessary? Not if she has to and she's in a tight pinch, just like
Is that a
any
joint
other
or just a
smoker,
bad
yes.
cigarette?
But generally speaking, Ellen doesn't roll her own cigarettes unless she has to.
Oh.
No, generally speaking, Ellen will buy a pack of smokes. So far, 4 people have donated. We went from $30 to $35. I like it. As
Wait,
always. We went from $30 to $35. I like it.
I thought you said 135.
As always, if you'd like to help me by helping Ellen out, donating to this would be great. Or if you don't have Facebook, you can give me the money in PayPal that you want to donate to Ellen's campaign, and I'll donate it myself. Is Ellen your best friend or something else? Ellen's and me are just best friends. We're not dating or anything.
Oh, you're best friends now?
Between you and me, if Ellen did decide she wanted to be my girlfriend, I would be beyond honored. I would be like,
beyond honored?
Hell freeze over. Personally speaking, I like hanging out with Ellen's parents. They're fun to hang around, They're older, but that doesn't bother me a bit. I tend to get along with older people for some reason. That question was so inappropriate. I haven't stolen any because I respect Ellen, you sick fuck. How many of Ellen's panties have you stolen? None. Sick bastard. Ellen is such a hottie. Yeah, no shit, dude. Couldn't tell ya. Could not tell you. Ellen doesn't really have a boyfriend. She is looking to pursue someone, but they're not really dating. And quite frankly, it's none of my business and it's none of your business. But do me and him get along? Yes. Okay, well, I'm not gonna, if you're gonna keep asking Ellen questions, I'm not gonna answer them. Well, of course Ellen has a job and she's damn good at it, but I'm not telling you where she works. Fuckers. She doesn't even go to school right now, but she wants to. Honestly, I don't know, and I really don't care. She's got her own life, dude. Stop harassing Josh over Ellen. Thank you. I appreciate you for saying that.
The clock was ticking on this charity, and on January 11th, Josh uploaded a YouTube live stream titled Donate to Save Old Dogs to kick those donations into high gear. Josh went into battle mode and slayed any troll accusing him of having ulterior motives. Josh, of course, dispelled the silly accusation and slayed those pesky trolls in the chat. The goal of $200 was easily reached, and Josh's fans were treated with a special show to thank his fans for helping Ellen reach her donation goal. Josh also donated the very generous amount of $10 to this campaign.
Ooh.
What is
Regular
up,
Rockefeller.
fellow YouTubers? We are live. Now, this here is a charity live stream. My friend Ellen has made $40 on her fundraiser. Only 35 hours left. Help Ellen reach her birthday goal. Ellen's birthday fundraiser for Old Friends Senior Dog Sanctuary. Now, the contest still stands. If we can get to the $200 goal in this live stream, then I will do something special for my viewers, my of-age adult viewers. I will take my shirt and my pants off, and I will lift weights in these dangerous bastards right here. Oh, I'm willing to show off my body.
He's not
for
this
a good
thin
cause.
anymore. He's got a
These
gut
are my pajamas, okay?
All those years of bad eating are finally catching up with him.
So, or 2 to 3 days. And who the fuck cares if I wear the same shirt? How does it personally affect you? It doesn't. That comment got you banned. Okay, Ellen's a female. She's not anything like that. Ignore that troll that I just banned. You people are fucking pathetic. Over here trying to help my friend Ellen with her campaign to help old dogs. And you gotta fucking say shit like that. Ellen was born a woman and she still is a woman. She doesn't
Oh God, they called her
even
trans.
think like that. Like, seriously, you trolls are fucking pathetic. Losers. Tell us why Ellen is so special. We need to be convinced to help her out. Okay, it's not about Ellen, god damn it. It's about the fucking dogs.
I'm pretty sure this video got demonetized. That's why no ads come up.
It's not about Ellen. It's about helping older dogs find a home. You want to know why Ellen's so fucking awesome? She just is, dude. She's a one-of-a-kind female, very strong, very independent. And if she has
She's
an
one of a
opinion,
kind?
she's going to share it, whether you like it or not. Basically like a female version
How many
of
of your
me
female
almost.
friends are one of a kind?
You know? Well, Reddit doesn't know shit about Ellen, so Reddit can fuck off and suck my dick. I'm serious. Reddit can fucking suck my dick. I hate Reddit, dude. What other ways can you donate? Well, donating directly to my PayPal will also help me because I can turn that money into Ellen's donations, you know? If you don't want to donate because you don't have Facebook, but you donate the money to my PayPal, I can then transfer that to my bank and then give Ellen that money for her fundraiser. Yeah. Ho, $75, baby. Yeah. I like it. $75. We now have $75 towards that 200. Fuck yes, people. I love it. Keep donating, and you'll get to see some cock holster working out action.
Why is his underwear like lime green? Who has lime green underwear?
My friend with her fundraiser. Trust and believe that. All right, so let me call Ellen real quick. I'll send her a quick message. Hey, we'll see if she'll see if she responds.
What a shock she didn't pick up.
My gift with animals was insane. Okay, take my gift with animals and amplify it by about 10 million. You see me on YouTube with the animals, like Cobra's an animal whisperer kind of thing, right? Well, Ellen's so badass. She has the same gifts, but it's even better than mine. Like, Ellen's more gifted with animals than I am. Oh yeah, Ellen's an amazing and strong individual. A dog charity rap? All right, punk rock, I got you.
Oh no.
You want to see me work out in my green cock holster, rocking that thick hog? You gotta donate to help save an old dog or two. You need me, we need you, we got each other. People treating animals like shit, and I'm fucking sick of it. Any money I get on my PayPal, or any money that I get through my PayPal, as of this stream, will go towards Ellen Knight's dog fundraiser. I'm not spending any money on alcohol, cigarettes, lighters, any of that. This live stream is about helping these dogs. Talking shit about Ellen will get you banned from my channel. Ellen reached her birthday goal. You can still donate to show your support. What? Oh my God, dude. What? We did it! Yeah! We fucking did it, YouTube. With only 34 hours left, baby. We fucking did it. We helped Ellen reach her $200 goal. Oh my God, dude. I am so fucking happy right now.
You know,
I am so beyond fucking happy right now. Like, you have no idea, dude. I'm so fucking happy.
I've done charity streams before, like once for like to fight breast cancer stuff, like in memory of my mom. I mean, I've raised more money than 200 throughout the years, but like, even if I had reached the goal, I wouldn't be this ecstatic about it. I mean, not that I wouldn't be happy and very grateful, but like, I mean, look at how he's reacting to doing this.
Oh my God, YouTube. Thank you for helping me reach Ellen's goal. Like, I'm still going to donate $10 because I want to donate, honestly. Even though Ellen reached her goal, I want to donate some more. I seen it. Ellen made her goal with just 3 to the 4 hours left. Well, I'm a man of my word.
Oh, God.
Thank you all for watching, and thank you for helping me with Ellen's fundraiser. You have no idea how awesome you are for doing it. As promised, you got what you wanted. You got to see me work out on my cock holster and shred some mean-ass guitar. Subscribe for more crazy content.
Like, I can't believe they sell underwear of that color in that size.
Yeah.
He's like the only one who buys that.
On January 17th, still riding the high from helping his good friend reach her donation goal a week prior, Josh live streamed again. But at the end of the day, the reality of the situation is that nobody's good enough for Ellen. Not even a sexy goth bad boy with a monster cock and huge muscles.
Well, good, fine afternoon, fellow YouTubers. What is up? We are back, we are live. Okay, that comment just got you hidden from my channel. Bye-bye, troll. Tactical soap, you need miracle toothpaste for those nasty rotten teeth.
Oh God, he was pushing back tactical soap back then, 5 years ago.
You don't know the kind of friendship me and Ellen have, so... and you know what's sad? is that troll donates money just to talk shit. I'm like, dude, you don't have to donate money to talk shit. You could have done that for free. But you trolls are not worthy to speak Ellen's name. Yeah, rotting teeth, huh? That's why I brushed him earlier.
His teeth don't look any. For those who haven't seen this in a while, his teeth
Ellen
are
is
almost
a good
gone.
friend of mine.
Those two
Just
front
leave it
teeth.
at that. We've known each other for a couple of years. Been hanging out, you know. One of my
I actually went to the
awesomest
dentist
female
today.
friends.
Got a clean
She
bill.
has a personality that's just as beautiful as her outside.
Doing good with my teeth.
Believe that.
I was actually brushing floss.
Well, I'm not going to discuss.
I'm like most people. I only floss when I know I have a dentist appointment coming up.
So, yeah, trolls were pretty fucking sad, dude. Like, wow.
Never looks good when they
Making fun of
floss
my
your
friend
teeth and
Ellen,
spit
just
out
try to
like
get a
blood like you just been to a
reaction.
boxing match.
But my first electric guitar YouTube was a BC Rich Warlock. And my friend Ellen has an acoustic guitar. In fact, it's the same one as mine. The exact same model, I shit you not. And she's got a Fender as well. It's not just like my Fender, but it's made by the same company. I think hers is a Stratocaster, not a Starcaster, but beside the point. No, me and Ellen are just friends. Yeah, Ellen plays guitar, she sings. She does not want to date me, okay? And
Who can blame her?
I'm not going to force anything. Like, if all she wants to be is friends for now, that's fine. You know, that's better than nothing. That's not even her boyfriend. They're just seeing each other. They're not official yet, you know? And quite frankly, it's none of anyone's business. Mo Money, you ain't lying. Mo Money says, yeah, Ellen sounds like a kick-ass babe. Mo Money, you don't even know the half of it. Yeah. Any guy would be lucky to have her, but I've always told Ellen, no guy is good enough for you. But get off the topic, I guess.
On January 27th, Josh brings up that Ellen would really love to go to the Black Veil Brides gig playing at Casper in March. Being such close friends, Josh even said he wouldn't mind paying for the tickets and going as her plus one. That's if her so-called fuck buddy didn't want to go. Josh expressed that he was fine if Ellen's fuck buddy wanted to go with her to the concert in lieu of Josh. Josh's trolls immediately started calling him a simp and a cuck. This was obviously false. Josh just wanted to do something really nice for his good friend Ellen.
What is up, fellow YouTubers? We are live on the KingCobraJFS channel.
Whatever happened to that
The Black
chair?
Veil Brides concert is March 23rd. My friend Ellen really wants to see Black Veil Brides in concert, and she wants front row seats and backstage passes, which are easily $100 odd a piece. But she's having a hard time getting tickets, what with bills and adult expenses and etc. And, you know, I think it'd be a nice gesture. I think that'd make her super happy. Get her 2 tickets so her and her boyfriend can go see him in concert,
God.
you know? That's really Ellen's choice, honestly. If Ellen says she'd rather go with her boyfriend, then that's cool too, you know? But if she says she wants to go with me as a friend, that's cool too. I don't mind going to rock concerts. You know, Parker Jackson, I'm not gonna force it. I value Ellen's friendship too much. If she's happy with her current boyfriend, then I'm happy for her. He's never done anything wrong towards me personally. He's never been a jerk to me by any means. But I've watched
because he's
Ellen get
afraid
her
of doing it to an
heart broken by
autistic
3
person.
guys now. So, you know, as her best friend, I don't trust him until I see otherwise. And that's not me talking shit. That's just me being real. You know, she says
love
she
how
likes him and
she's
she
his
wants
best
to be
friend.
with him, then cool, I'm happy for her, you know?
Part 5. The Epilogue. On January 30th, Josh uploaded a video in which he finally starts making the custom wand for the winner of the Old Dogs Charity Contest, almost a month after the contest had concluded.
Hello YouTubers, it's your sexy goth bad boy KingCobraJFS back at you with another video. That right there is the wand I'm making for the contest winner. I got to start on it. It's not quite there yet. Can Crush for the contest winner. Because of my contest and because of Ellen's fundraiser, we managed to save the lives of 85 dogs. I'm still bragging about that shit. The contest winner and me have been getting a hold of each other via email and chit-chatting back and forth. In the email he sent me, he said he wanted his contest wand to be green with black stripes. I can do that. Very nice touch, YouTube.
1 week later, on February 7th, Josh finally made some time in his busy schedule to mail out the coveted prizes to the contest winner, along with a complimentary bar of tactical soap.
What is up, fellow YouTubers? And the contest winner, who helped me and Ellen save the lives of 85 plus dogs, bro, your care package, your contest package, we got it all boxed up right here, baby. Now in this box, it contains one handcrafted Cobra Craft handmade wand, one copy of Hell's Advocate on cassette with the tape signed by the musician who created Hell's Advocate, as well as a bar of Bond tactical soap. I don't know if Mr. Anderson, the contest winner, is single or not, but if he is, then maybe this will help him get a girlfriend, you know, you never know. If he does have someone he's with, then maybe it'll help him smell good for her. Either way you shape it, the contest winner is getting their package. I'm actually at the downtown post office right now, gonna get her in the mail, and yeah, that's the scoop of things going on right now.
Too.
On February 8th, Josh made a video about dating advice in which he discusses valuing the friendship of his crush Ellen and knowing when to back off.
What's up, fellow YouTubers? So check this out. Backing away, backing off is never easy or never fun. Being the nice guy sucks, but it's the right thing to do. And if you're fortunate enough to be friends with your crush and you value their friendship, you'll back off if they don't feel the same way. It sucks, but that's a part of life. And I guarantee you, being the nice guy and backing off will get you a lot more points in the long run. If your crush is happy, then be happy for them. That's my best advice. I mean, there are plenty of cute goth chicks here in town, so it's like, you know, yeah.
As time rolled on into February, sadly the Ellen saga was slowing down and not much was happening. But sadly, on a deleted livestream that anonymous Casper Wyoming stole, Josh announces that he accidentally mailed the contest winner's wand to the wrong address. We all make mistakes. That's alright.
But yeah, we're live on the YouTube. And your boy King Cobra's having a rough morning, let me tell you. I got an email from Mr. Anderson saying that I mailed the contest package to the wrong address. I accidentally mailed the contest package to the merchant's address rather than his actual address, so now I feel stupid. Oh, God damn it. On top of accidentally mailing the contest winner's package to the wrong address, I'm hoping that they'll do a return to sender.
Soon after the deleted stream was uploaded onto anonymous Casper Wyoming's channel, Josh began reading the comments on the video. However, he would get the last laugh and make fun of his trolls for being jealous of his friendship with Ellen yet again.
What's up, YouTube? So check this out. Long story short, I was doing a live stream earlier and I did this crazy wicked challenge that I failed, and of course everyone's got to give me shit for it. How pathetic are my trolls, dude, impersonating Ellen on YouTube when she doesn't even use it. Impersonating my best friend Ellen on YouTube when she doesn't even use YouTube. It's sad, dude. The only reason they're fucking with her is because she's my best friend. And quite literally, I feel sorry for my trolls.
What was that? Hold on.
They're like, Josh... friend. And quite literally, I feel sorry for my trolls.
One more time.
There is because she's my best friend. And quite literally, I feel sorry for my trolls. They're like, Josh gets to be friends with one of the girls he's crushing on. That makes me jealous. How come I can't be friends with the girl I'm crushing on?
Yeah, that's what I figured. It looks familiar.
It's because you're a loser and because I know how to treat the ladies. And because I got enough fucking respect to back off. Which, believe me,
it's always a high-class place when you smoke right in the living room.
Super attractive. Every guy's trying to get down her pants. she's gonna be sick of it. And you're the one guy that's just there to hang out and be your friend. Believe me, she'll appreciate that a lot more than any amount of sex or any amount of money. Guarantee that. But
Like that's like the real
YouTube.
trashiest smokers. Like when you don't even like almost every person who I know who smokes, who I would consider like not trash, always like leaves or has like a specific room, like a unused area to go and smoke. They don't do it in like one of their main inhabitable areas.
I'm going places with my life.
You lying sack of shit!
Sadly, that's where this part of the story will have to end. Whether or not you believe that Josh's kind gestures to Ellen were genuine is really up to you. I'm just telling the story as it is. Expect a part 2 of the Ellen saga. And remember, boys, if you're crushing on someone that just wants to be friends, take some advice from Josh and just back the fuck off. Friendship is more important to the ladies than giving them a little piece of your 8-inch razor with a 2-inch girth. Trust and motherfucking believe. What happened to the contest winner's wand? Some say the wand is still in transit. Also, you're probably wondering what happened to the money that the fans donated to Josh's PayPal to be donated to Ellen's charity. Don't worry about it. My name is Rick, and I am your narrator as well as host of the Brass Tacks podcast. And I sincerely...
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, wow, Bite Size has an interesting voice, but speaking of which, apparently... Oh yeah, I guess... I didn't know this, but he does podcasts. Or not podcasts, like live streams. I misspoke there. Quite a few of them, apparently, it seems. And even has some member-only ones. That's rare. I don't see a lot of places that have member-only live streams. Anyways, let's move on to the next part of this. Oops. Let's see if this is true over here, too. For one thing, it's always good when you search a channel name and the actual channel doesn't come up first and says people like talking shit about it. It's pretty much like it's a DSP syndrome. But for those who don't know, this is a guy who I used to watch. I kind of stopped because it got kind of like weird and uncomfortable because like he was just... And by the way, also like, I don't know how many channels he's been through. Like this thing here, it says he has 632 subs. Like he had like well over 1,000 last time I checked. Like he keeps getting his channel deleted by YouTube, and then he just creates new accounts. And he had like February of 2024. Yeah, this is barely a year old. He's been around like longer. I had things of him in like older WWE games. Yeah, that dude is weird. Yeah. So I figured we check in on him. We might as well check. Well, do we want to start with this one? The women one. I guess, well, yeah, we might as well go sequentially. The only way that, like, he's known for... What the fuck? Sorry. God damn it. Yeah, see, my mouth isn't moving. My microphone cable is, like, very unstable, and if it gets disconnected, like, it fucks up everything. Hold on, let me see if I can just fix it in the thing. Hey, now. Okay, there we go. Yeah, but yeah, like he's known for making these. Like he's most known for making incel rants about women. Part of which he says was just like as a joke or to be ironic, but like even if you could say that it's all just irony or he's trying to point out hypocrisy, like it's still just the fact that you have these thoughts in the first place.
All right, are we live? Okay, it looks like it. So what is going on?
Okay, this really says something when you have 1.1 thousand views and only 21 likes. Well, I don't have the... Did I put the... Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the one and only Wrestling.
Is the audio this bad the whole time?
Certification of excellence on YouTube and YWC for the best reviews wrestling. You go 3-time YWC channel of the year. Now back here is official.
Well, hold on.
James, the time as any while I'm out, and so I figure I'd go ahead and make a video while I'm channel of the year. Now back here is official Tuesday, January 14th of 2025. So I figure I'd go ahead and make a video while I'm out. I'm gonna try to make this quick because it is cold, windy, it's in the 30s, and I can feel it just standing here. And
Okay, if it's cold and windy out, why the fuck are you filming there? Like, honestly.
Snow all around me.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
On my feet in this, field that I'm in. But I figured this is a good spot to make a video. So let's go ahead and do this, shall we? Because I did promise a little while back in a post that I was going to be making this here video. And I figured now is as good a time as any while I'm out. And, this camera actually works the best when I'm out and it's sunny like this. So I figured I'd go ahead and make a video here.
That means you have a shitty camera. If you need, like, a massive light source for it to work properly, well, it's either that or you just are, like, living in a cave.
Like I said, hopefully it won't be a long one. So, as y'all know, we are 2 weeks in to 2025, right? 2 weeks in. Like I said, January 14th. And it seems to me, looking at the grand scheme of things in this country and in the world, it seems to me like not a whole lot has changed in the 2 weeks that we're in 2025. Specifically, I'm talking about women. You see, it is 2025, and women, for the most part, largely, are still the same. They're still trash. They're still largely garbage. Now, let me say this again, because people have a tendency to not listen to me. They have a tendency to just cherry pick things that I say, and they don't pay attention. So let me just say this very clearly. When I say women of this generation are trash and are no good, I don't mean every single one of them. There are a select few good ones out there, just very few and far in between.
But then why are you complaining?
It's a very, very...
Like, by that logic, that means you just haven't found them yet, right?
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Small number. Like 1 out of 1,000, 1 out of 100,000, whatever the fuck percentage. Like I say, maybe 5%, maybe a little under 5%.
5%? Jesus Christ.
Of the population is actually halfway decent. The vast majority of the women of this generation, and when I say women of this generation, I mean obviously women, if I could give an age range.
Yes, please. I was about to say, please do.
35. Somewhere around women, if I could give an age range between 18 and 35, somewhere around there. Maybe I'll extend it to 40. Between 18 and 40. That's what I'm referring to.
18 to 40? That's quite the range.
Referring to anybody from the older generation, from the boomer generation, or from the 20th century, whatever. I'm not referring to people in their 50s or 60s or whatever, because they're wired differently. I'm not referring to them. I'm referring very specifically to the women.
Well, of course, but I don't think you want a woman in her 50s.
Of this era and of this generation. So, for anybody who's going to be watching this video, let it be known that is what I mean. All right?
Thank you for clarifying.
So, as I was saying before, just had to clarify that because a lot of people like to cherry pick shit that I say. They don't fucking listen. As I was saying, it is 2025, and women are largely the same. Okay? You're still manipulative. You're still superficial. You're still incredibly biased. Incredibly difficult to deal with. You're still as needy and as demanding as you always have been. Clamoring around, like the world owes you everything. Like men owe you everything. And I find it funny how, a lot of these women out here want to talk about how they're strong, independent women, right? They talk about, I hear that quite a bit, women around here talking, basically patting themselves on the back, talking about, oh, they're strong.
According to the dislike button, this video only has 3. How can a video with 1.1 thousand views have 21 upvotes and only 3 down? I mean, I know that that's not the actual number. Like, for those who don't know, the dislike button is it's actually an aggregated amount, like based off of past performance, and then also obviously the people. I mean, it's not counting just like the YouTube, or it can't count all the actual YouTube dislikes, so that thing's been taken away. It's based off of like people who have the button plugin on their browsers and then clicking on it. Like, so it's really just tracking the people who have the dislike button as well as some aggregated data. But even so, I still find it hard to believe that it's a ratio like that.
Independent. Oh, there's such strong, independent women. Oh, I don't need a man. Oh, they don't need a man, right? They don't need a man, right? That's what they're spewing nowadays. Oh, I'm strong. I'm a strong, independent woman. I don't need a man.
No, they just don't want you as their man.
Well, I just find it funny how you say these women say that they're strong and independent and they don't need a man. Well, if that's the case, then why don't you just go out and, I don't know, get an actual job? You know, why can't you get a real job then?
Wait, what?
Why do you have to sit here and sell your ass and sell your body on OnlyFans in front of a vast majority of the people on that site, the ones who, you know, pay for that site or go on that site and fucking pay, you know, subscriptions and shit? A vast majority of the people on there are men. And I just find it funny how you claim to be strong and independent, yet you sit around and sell your ass and sell these sexually provocative pictures, photos of yourself.
That's the definition of being strong and independent. You're working for yourself and sell it. I mean, like, that would be, yeah, like,
taking,
what am I missing here?
Pictures, you know, poses and shit, and nude photos and nasty videos and shit.
You could have your own thoughts about it, but you can't say that someone isn't independent by going on OnlyFans.
And here's the kicker, like I said, a vast majority of their subscriber base, or the people who pay for that shit, are men. So you sit here and claim that you're strong, independent women, yet you're doing that shit. Why not go out and get an actual paying job? Why not fucking work like the rest of us? That's what I don't get. And here's another thing. They talk all the time about how they don't need men. Oh, I don't need a man.
Someone should bring, like instead of the DSP get a job sign, someone should bring a thing, Wrestling Otaku says women get a job.
A man. But if you don't need a man, why the fuck do they bitch and moan and complain about men all the time? Like, I see that a lot nowadays. You got these women who have their accounts on Facebook, for example. I see this a lot on Facebook, on groups that I'm a part of. On Facebook, on Twitter, I'm sure, on Instagram, I'm sure, on Snapchat, all these different social media sites, right? They claim that they're strong, independent women, yet you look on their timeline, literally all the fuck they do is bitch and moan and complain about what men do. Oh, men do this, men do that, oh my god, men are useless, oh, I don't need a man for this, oh, men are all the same, yet they take offense when I say that all women are the same, but, you know, they don't like that thrown back in their face. All men are the same.
Oh yeah, and also this video only has 10 comments, and they're all positive.
Same,
or at the very least, not negative.
Men are this, men are that, and da-da-da-da-da-da. And they do this 24-7, right? I've literally seen accounts of women bitching and moaning nonstop, constantly. Nothing but posts about talking about men, right? Well, if you're so convinced that you're a strong, independent woman and you don't need a man, why don't you shut the fuck up about men then? Fucking do your own thing. What happened to being strong and independent? Why do you need to bring up men? Why do you need to pass off your insecurities and your shortcomings onto men? Talk about men are the same and blah, blah, blah. And even though it's not fucking true, I'm nothing like a lot of these cocksuckers. So,
but I'll agree to that.
But you sit here and you talk about men being this and being that, yet you constantly complain. And here's the thing, because I know a lot of these virgin-ass fucking losers, when they see this video, they're going to flock to this video and watch it and say whatever shit, because they do it all the time. They're still talking about me to this day. They're still bringing up fucking videos I did two plus years ago that I don't even have anymore. I don't even have the channel that those videos were uploaded on anymore. They're still talking about me to this day. Still uploading videos talking about old videos I uploaded that I don't even have anymore, because the channel that I had it on is gone. It got deleted last year. It got taken down last year. I don't even have these videos, and these people are still bringing me up to this day. It is ridiculous. It's like, do you people not have lives? I stated this in a post, by the way, a little while ago. But it's like these same virgin losers, they're going to come on here and they're going to project their insecurities onto me, and they're going to say the little shit, and they're probably going to do the little gay-ass lame commentary videos. Because
Me think Doth protests too much.
Is, or I should say, the closeted virgin community, because that's all these motherfuckers are. They're insecure as fuck. They want to pass off they want to project their insecurities onto me, just like women project their insecurities onto the vast majority of men, because that's what they do. And they want to sit here and talk shit about me and stuff just for speaking my mind, just for stating what I'm seeing, just for basically explaining what I'm seeing. It's like, what the fuck is that, you know? And you guys,
he's acting like he's above criticism. It's like, oh, I'm just stating my point. It's like, why are you criticizing me? It's like, yeah, because your point is stupid. Like, what's the...
You want to talk all this shit about what I'm doing, yet you won't call out these women for what they're doing. You want to sit here and talk about how, oh, all you do is complain about women. All you do is talk bad about women. And they're gonna throw their
and WWE
like incel. He's an incel. He's a virgin. He's this. He's that. It's funny how you say that about me, but yet these women can go out here and bitch and moan and complain about men nonstop, like I just explained. Does that make them incels too? Like, if we're using that logic, all these women who bitch about men, who talk about men all the goddamn time, nonstop, even though they claim to be strong and independent and they don't need men, are they fucking incels too? Oh, I forgot. That standard doesn't apply. That logic doesn't apply to them, right? Talk about a double standard, you know? And it's the same shit that I've seen year after year after year after year for, I'd say, at least the last 5 or so years, maybe even longer than that. And it's likely going to get worse. Women are bad. And they're going to get, the thing about it is, folks, that you need to understand, they're likely going to get worse. If that's even conceivable. I mean, look who we got coming into the fucking office in about a week. Look who we got coming. And women are complaining about that. What are you complaining for? You voted for the motherfucker. So that's on you. A vast majority of you voted for this guy. You voted for Trump.
How the fuck does he know that?
He's coming in office now. You did that. I didn't vote for him.
Did you vote?
Shit. And then you want to complain about that. I didn't vote for him. You did that shit. And then you want to complain about...
So now he's blaming women for electing Trump. Oh, yeah, apparently he doesn't like Trump. He also made a video about... I mean, look, whatever your views are, you know, what it is. But, like...
Take away this, and they're going to take away that, and they're going to take away women's rights. Again, you voted for the motherfucker, so you got to deal with the shit. You voted for these GOP Republican pieces of shit to come in office. That's on you. You got to deal with that shit.
That's great. He's anti-Republican.
Sadly, we have to, too. I have to as well. That's the worst case scenario for a working class individual like me. But you motherfuckers don't care about that. But you want to come on here and talk shit about me, about being and the damnedest thing about the people in this commentary community shit who do this shit, these guys are honestly the last motherfuckers to be talking about anybody else's looks and anybody else being an incel. These are the most boring, uninteresting, uncharismatic fucktards you've ever seen. Bunch of ugly ass virgin fucking losers. Balls haven't even dropped yet, haven't even gone through puberty yet. Yet they have the audacity to talk about somebody else. They sit there in their fucking little room that their parents paid for them, because a lot of them still live with their parents because they damn sure don't work on their own. They damn sure don't live on their own. They sit there at the fucking little desk with the fucking little big ass microphone in front of them, and they're fucking like, hello, I'm going to make a video today.
I have yet to see anyone be like this person.
Because he said some bad things about women, guys. He said some bad things about women, and I need to react to it.
I've seen literally numerous people who have reacted to this guy. None of them act the way that he's projecting here. And also, like, he's complaining about them living he doesn't live on his own. He lives with, I'm pretty sure he lives with his grandparents.
In my boring monotone voice, see
like,
guys,
he ain't living on his own.
I'm making a video talking about him too. See, I hate wrestling Otaku too. Please like me. Please watch my video and subscribe to me. Please like me. Please like me. Shut the fuck up.
What you
fuck
just
out of my
said
face, boring ass fucking
is
loser
one of the
ass
most insanely idiotic things
fuck
I've
out of
ever
my face
heard.
with that shit. Don't be calling nobody else. Here's a piece of advice for you. If you're a fucking virgin yourself, and you have not seen pussy since you came out of one, it probably would be best for you to not fucking sit here and talk shit about other people being incels and virgins and all that bullshit. You know? And you can tell. You can tell ain't none of these motherfuckers ever got any sort of pussy whatsoever. At least I've gotten fucking play from women. You don't see me fucking bragging about it.
You lying sack of
I
shit.
mention it because
You
I have to
lying
make a
sack
point,
of shit.
you dumb motherfuckers. So, how about that? How about you keep my name out of your... How about this? How about you... If what I say bothers you so much, don't fucking come to my shit. Stop reacting to my shit. Don't fucking click on my
It doesn't bother us. We find it amusing.
How about that? How about if you disagree, if you don't listen, if you don't agree with stuff that I say, don't fucking watch me. Don't click on my shit. But for the love of God, stop fucking bitching and moaning about things that I'm saying, and yet you're sitting here and basically giving me attention. You're giving me traffic. That's fucking counterproductive. If I don't like somebody, if I don't like what somebody says, if I don't like, what somebody stands for, represents, I don't fucking watch them. I don't give them the time of day. Unless I have to bring up stupid shit that they say. Like, for example, JD and his dumb ass. JD for men, that's another story for another time. Wrestling. But other than
that's
that,
great. He doesn't like
people
JD from
fucking
NYC or JD
so
from
why
New
don't
York.
people do the same with me? If what I say bothers you so much, stop fucking responding to me.
So he says don't hate watch, and then he just talks on that he hates watch.
Anyway, getting back to these women, it's like you women are you're still so fucking superficial as you've always been, as judgmental as you've always been, as fucking hypocritical as you've always been, and I'm sure some of them are gonna be in the fucking comments of this video because they fucking always are, or in the comments of other people who respond to me, fucking with their judgmental asses, with their fucking, because these women come on here and act like they're fucking internet armchair psychiatrists, psychologists, and they want to fucking sit here and talk about, and they want to sit here and psychoanalyze all the shit that I say, and they want to, again, project and deflect all their insecurities onto me, and they want to talk about, you talk about how, you hate women so much, it's probably because you got such self-hate. You probably hate yourself. Why don't you work on yourself and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, why not?
Bullshit. More projection. First off, let me just say this, because I've seen that comment here and there too, in my comment section. It's mostly all comments that are held for review, which is something that people don't realize. I have comments held for review. But let me just explain
that, you know what, that explains everything. He has to review, he reviews all comments, so that's why there's only 10 comments on this video. There would have to be at least 100.
You say that I hate myself or it's self-hate. No, not really. Not really. I'm actually quite proud of myself.
You lying sack of shit!
Myself, all things considered.
You lying sack of shit!
I got, supportive family. I'm on good terms with my parents. I'm on good terms with my relatives, my siblings, what have you. I'm in a good spot in my job, at least now. Could I do better? Of course. But it's just, I take what I do what I have to do at this point. I take what I work with what I got. I have to make the most out of what I have right now. And that's what I'm doing. And so I personally think I'm really, just all things considered, again, my life is far from perfect. I'm certainly not saying that, but I'm just saying, in terms of what I've done up to this point, the things that I've been through in the last 5 years, and where I am right now, I think I'm pretty satisfied. I think I'm pretty satisfied with myself. I'm pretty happy with myself. I give myself a pat on the back. So all this talk about self-hate, it's all projection. It's all projection. It's all deflecting from a lot of the people saying it. And you talk about hate. I don't hate. Here's the thing you have to understand. I don't hate anything. Hate is such a strong word. I dislike things that I see. I dislike the fact that a lot of you are so hypocritical and so judgmental over other people. I dislike the fact that I go outside and I try to be the upstanding individual that I am, that I was taught to be, that my parents and my grandparents taught me to be, and I basically go out here and I try to do the right thing, and I basically get spit on and shit on by the pieces of shit in this fucking generation. Let's just face facts. This generation has no fucking manners, and this applies to the entire generation. That men, women, fucking non-binary, black, blue, green, yellow, pink, orange, red, fucking summer, fall, winter, whatever the fuck you identify as. Whatever you identify as. This applies to everyone in the generation, not just women. But this generation is fucking shit. It's a fucking cesspool because none of you were taught any fucking respect. None of you were taught discipline. None of you were taught any fucking manners. And that's why you act the way you do. Because you people, you don't have any discipline. You never had your ass handed to you by your fucking parents. You're likely your parents never fucking raised you. You weren't raised right. And that's why women act like that. That's why the vast majority of this generation acts like that. I'm not like that. I had fucking discipline. I had respect. I was taught self-respect. I was taught chivalry. I was taught fucking.
So he's proud he got the shit beat out of him growing up.
I was taught to respect
Okay.
my elders. I was taught this and that. So that's why I am wired differently than a lot of you. I see things in a different way than a lot of you. But see, a lot of you weren't taught, you weren't given those values, you weren't taught those values. So you come online and you're a piece of shit to everybody. And that's the problem. That's the problem with this generation. And that's the problem with fucking women today. None of you have any respect. None of you have any self-respect. None of you have any dignity. None of you have any sort of morals or values or anything. So you come online and act any kind of way. And then you expect men to fucking give you everything just because you're a woman. Oh, I'm supposed to respect you just because you're a woman. No. My respect is not given. It is earned.
Who says that?
I hear that a lot. My respect, if you want me to respect you, how about you try giving some to me first? My respect is earned, not given. If you're respectful to me, if you treat me in a certain way, I'll treat you in kind. I'll give you respect back, and I'll give you that civility back, and I'll give you that appreciation back. However the fuck you want to put it. The point is, you respect me, I'll respect you. If you're a piece of shit to me, I'll be a piece of shit to you back. That's how I am. That's how I'm wired. If you're a bitch, if you act like a bitch to me, then I'm gonna treat you like a bitch. Simple as that. I don't understand what's so difficult or what is hard for people to understand.
I don't see him
about
abusing
that.
anyone, but yeah, I'm
Especially
sure that's
you
similar
women.
behavior.
You claim that you're so intelligent. You're very, very uneducated. A lot of you are, a vast majority of you are very uneducated. Or at least you talk, or at least you sound uneducated with a lot of the things you say online. It is what it is. So, I don't know what else to say. It's as simple as that. I said I wasn't going to make this a long video, but I just had to state all that. So, bottom line is this. It's 2025. Women are still the same. They're likely going to get worse. It's likely going to be the same. It's not going to get any better. It's probably going to get worse. And so, my suggestion for guys out there, single guys in 2025, I don't know what to tell you. If I were you, I would get my hopes up because these women aren't going to change.
It's the women's fault.
You'd be better off waiting for the fembots to release. You'd be better off waiting for fembots, and there's a market for AI girlfriends now. Think about that. That's how bad it's getting. But if I were you, if I were a single man in 2025, I wouldn't even bother. I'd just work on myself. And if you're in a relationship, if you're married, God help you. If you're married or if you're in a committed relationship with a woman, all I gotta say is you better hope she treats you right. You better hope she's a good one. That's all I'm gonna say. You better keep her, because there's not a whole lot of them to go around. So that's really all I gotta say. So yeah, that's all I want to say for this video. It's 2025. Women are still trash. They're still bad for the most part. Not all, but a vast majority of the ones in this generation are bad, and they're likely getting worse. And it's sad, but that's the reality. So that's all I gotta say for this video. Thank you for watching here. Till next time, this has been the rest of Otaku signing off. And I'll see you guys later. I'm out for now. Peace.
Wow. That was quite the Yeah, we'll watch this Trump video next, but I got to step away for a quick second. I'll be right back.
CVS decided to stop selling tobacco.
Okay, we're back.
Alright, what is going on, folks? Wrestling Otaku here. So I just feel like I had to make this video because it is January 20th, and happy Martin Luther King Day, by the way, for those of you who celebrate it. Happy MLK Day. You know,
for those who celebrate it, like, what do you mean those who celebrate it? It's a fucking federal national holiday. Well, I don't think it's federal, but like it's a national holiday. Like, it's not like Hanukkah or Christmas or something that's religious based. Those who celebrate it. What is?
Big ups to the man. And that's Otaku Cat, by the way. Say hello to Otaku Cat. But I want to make this video because right now on national television, being broadcast on national television on every major network, is completely overshadowing Martin Luther King Day, is the inauguration of the president, the new acting president of the United States, Donald fucking Trump.
Yeah, why
that criminal, you know, that guy who was responsible for the January 6th riots from 2021, all that shit. But never mind that, he gets a free pass from all that shit that he did, everything that he did previously. Never mind that, because he's going to be the president, right? All that bullshit. Let me kind of move this camera over because the lighting's better. But anyway, so this guy is sitting. I've been watching this bullshit for like almost an hour now. Because ain't nothing else to fucking watch right now. Otherwise, I wouldn't be watching this shit. But I just had to make a point here.
Then just don't watch it. Why? Like, he's complaining about people hate watching him. Why do you hate watching the inauguration?
Because this dude literally sat on stage or stood on stage, wherever the hell he was, and bitched and moaned and fucking bickered for fucking 30 plus minutes, at least from what I've seen, about this and that and the third goddamn thing. This dude is talking about Liz Cheney. This dude is talking about, well, these guys rigged the election. Oh, they rigged the election. No, they can't rig the election this time around. Again, just like your ass rigged the election, as I'm sure. Just like you and those GOP dickwads rigged some fucking elections. That's all that is right there. Just a bitter old piece of garbage, man. It's like, how about you focus, instead of focusing on bitching and moaning about your political enemies, how about you focus on fixing this goddamn country like you promised? Like all these people out here who voted for you, all these people who voted for this guy, and this guy's standing on stage and doing that, and it really is going to be the fucking leader of the goddamn country. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. And this dude's sitting there kissing the fucking governor of Texas's ass in the crowd and shit. It's like, get to the fucking point. Get to the goddamn point. Bunch of racist ass bigots. He's another fucking governor of Texas. There's another racist bigot too, I'm sure. But this dude is sitting there, and I swear to God, this dude is such a motherfucking hypocrite. Jesus fucking Christ with this shit. Just listen to this guy. It's just like, oh my fucking God, this is going to be the leader of the country now. Holy shit, man. God help this goddamn country. There's one thing I want to point out. One thing specifically. He was making this little bullshit speech, talking about this, that, and rambling on. And people want to complain about how Biden was old and he's forgetful and Sleepy Joe and shit. And you know, and he was. But listen to this motherfucker just ramble on incoherently for 40 minutes. Or however the hell long he was up for this speech. It's like he couldn't get to a fucking point. He just kept rambling on and on and on. It's like, get to the goddamn fucking, say something meaningful. You know, Jesus Christ. People complain about how old Biden was. This motherfucker is just as old as Biden. So what is the damn
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
God, dude. And there was one thing that he said. He was talking about the country or whatever, and he brought up the fact that, you know, a lot of people said that inflation was the biggest issue. Well, I disagree. I think, you know, criminals coming into the country was a bigger issue. Can you believe that shit? So it's like, wait a minute. Going into these elections, right, before this guy
look at that cat
office officially,
who do you think has it worse off, Jasper or that cat? Actually, I'm willing to bet that he's actually a decent cat owner. I don't feel the same way about. Well, obviously, we know DSP is not a good cat owner, but I'm willing to believe that he's, you know, well, if nothing else, we have no evidence. Although, look at the look on that cat's face. Like the cat looks like it's plotting to kill him.
What was one of the biggest issues that people had going into this election? What was one of the biggest things? One of the things that people were focusing on? Inflation, right? The economy, right? Fucking gas prices going up, grocery prices going up, Apparently other things are going to go up because this motherfucker is proposing these tariffs on these other countries. And this dude's talking about annexing Canada, talking about incorporating Canada, want Canada to be a 51st state and all that bullshit, wanting to annex fucking Greenland and all these other places. And this, again, this is your president. But this dude was talking about, like, getting back to my point, everybody, the biggest issue for a lot of people was inflation. Was fixing the fucking inflation, getting gas prices down, grocery prices down. Everybody, all the people who voted for this guy, their big hopes and dreams, their biggest hope was, oh, he's gonna fix the country, he's gonna fix the economy, oh, he's gonna reduce the inflation, he's gonna fix the inflation, and this, that, and the third thing, right? And saying, oh, Biden was responsible for the inflation, even though it was technically the fucking pandemic that was responsible for the inflation. But never mind that. Of course, I'm not gonna bring that up. But all this talk about inflation. All this talk about the economy and how this guy's going to fix the economy, right? Well, he literally fucking just stood up there and said, oh, inflation isn't my biggest issue. Inflation won't be my biggest issue. Fucking immigration and the criminals coming to the country is going to be my biggest issue. So he literally just sat there and told you that he's not going to focus on fixing the country first. He literally just sat there and told you that inflation in the economy was not his biggest issue. So all these fucking campaign promises that this motherfucker made, it was basically a bunch of bullshit. He literally just sat there and told you that he doesn't give a... He literally just sat there and told you that that's not his biggest focus. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God. He literally just sat up there and fucking admitted that he lied. Jesus fucking Christ, man, with this motherfucker, man. Oh my God, and this guy's gonna be in office. Jesus fucking, oh my God. God help this fucking country, man. God help this fucking country. Jesus Christ. Otaku Cat even doesn't approve of this. That's why he's rolling his eyes. Jesus Christ, man.
Oh, really? Is that why?
God help this fucking country, dude. God help this country, man. It is a dark day in our society, in this nation, when this shit is overshadowing Martin Luther King Day. Jesus fucking Christ, man. That's who you motherfuckers voted for. Oh my God, man. It is gonna be... Jesus Christ. Just wait till this motherfucker starts passing shit. Oh my God, man. This guy's talking about doing away with Medicare. This dude's talking about doing away with Social Security. Likely Medicaid is going to be on that list. Food stamps is going to be on that list. Everything that benefits the working class. This dude plans on taking all that shit away. Because he doesn't care. And I'm tired of people talking about, oh, this guy is for the middle class. No, the fuck he isn't. This guy is for the working class. No, he isn't. He's a fucking billionaire. Got all that fucking money and shit. That's why he's in the goddamn GOP. He doesn't give a fuck about fucking the working class and middle class. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't give a fuck about that. It's like, who are you guys? Who are these people fooling? You guys, he has got you guys under some kind of fucking brain. He's got you guys under some kind of fucking mind control, man. He has got you guys fucking eating at the palm of his hand, dude. Like, holy shit. Like, holy
Says the guy who's the big AEW show.
Country eating at the palm of his fucking hand. All his fucking previous transgressions, and now he's just back in the power like that. Oh my God, man. God help this country. That's all I'm gonna say. God help it. God help it. Rest of Otaku. I'm out for now. Peace.
Why AW Grand Slam is a massive success. Oh, this one. Oh. Hold on. Oh, this I want to see. Like, okay, so these ones are going to be more wrestling centric, which is what I thought his channel was supposed to be.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Rest of Otaku back here.
Like, he still doesn't figure out how he can just like put audio on the thing as opposed to playing it through like his fucking laptop speaker.
And I have a very, very special announcement. You see, I'm here to announce that as of right now, I, yours truly, am the newest member of the Death Riders. The newest inductee, the newest induction into Jon Moxley's Death Riders in AEW, and as such,
You couldn't
I have
pay
been
me to be in the
named
Death Riders.
as the official spokesperson of the Death Riders, and I come bearing a message. I come bearing a message to the entire AEW locker room. Hell, I've come bearing a message to the entirety of AEW, the fan base, and everything as a
God,
whole.
this is so
You
cringe.
see, for the past several months, the Death Riders have been running roughshod, and people don't seem to understand the message that they're trying to send.
Because it makes no
The
fucking
message
sense.
that they're trying to send.
Okay, so for those who aren't into wrestling, the Death Riders is this group that, like, it's a group in AEW. It's like a wrestling group, has the world champion and a bunch of, like, lackeys. But, like, their thing makes, like, no sense. I won't get into all the specifics because you'll just you'll just be bored out of your skull. But just imagine, like, a group of wrestlers with, like, with no proper purpose, who just do crazy shit without that doesn't make any sense. And these people are, like, all over their TV, and everyone hates them. Like, not in the way you're supposed to hate someone, like, or like hate a heel in wrestling, where you're supposed to be like, boo, we want to see you get beat up. People are like, boo, get the fuck off of our television. That's like the wrong type of heat you want to have. That's like the second worst heat you can have. The worst heat you can have is where people just don't give a fuck about. Actually, you know what? It's borderline between boo, we don't, get the fuck off our screen, and boo, or to like then just we don't care, because they get like no reaction whenever they come out, because people are just like, ugh.
And is, you cannot be a single man. You cannot be a lone wolf and be on top of this company. For too long, people in this company have been selfish and belligerent and acting like they are above the company. And that should not be the case. You see, for those of you who aspire to be the AEW World Champion, for those of you who aspire to take that title from Jon Moxley, know this: you're not going to be able to do it yourself. If you want to defeat Jon Moxley and take that title, you can't do it alone. You can't do it alone, because we at the Death Riders will prevent that from happening.
Boring.
And you see, for too long, people in this company have thought that it was all about themselves. They think that they deserve a shot at the title, like they are owed something. Like they're owed a shot at the title. You are not owed anything. That is a championship you have to work for, and you have to fight for, and you have to bleed for. And that is what Jon Moxley represents. That's what the Death Riders represents.
Ugh.
And as long as we are around, nobody is safe, and nobody gets a spot on the top until we say so. And courtesy of the higher power that has yet to reveal themselves, we will continue to reign dominant over the AEW locker room. And it doesn't look like anybody's going to be able to stop us anytime soon. So, with that being said, I've officially preached the gospel of the Death Riders and Jon Moxley, courtesy of his blessing. And I will make my on-screen debut very soon. But I leave you with these words: do not attempt
Hold on, you and my
to challenge
stream
the Death
here?
Riders rule. Do not attempt to challenge our reign, and do not attempt to challenge Jon Moxley for that title. Otherwise, there'll be blood
Actually,
and
no,
pain
this
and
is,
agony in your future. I'm Wrestling Otaku. Signing
Someone
off
on
here.
Discord is in
See you
my
later,
stream
punks.
because they clipped the Trump rant, posted it up and posted it in there. That's funny. Okay, this will be the last one. I'm going to speed this up just a little bit because I got to get to bed. Okay, so again, for some context, AEW Grand Slam was this show that AEW put on in Australia, and it was a total shit show. I don't mean like the wrestling itself. I mean like the preparation. It was supposed to be in a stadium. Well, okay, first they put it in like Brisbane, which, if you don't know, is like one of the worst places in Australia. It's like 3 big cities, but it's the smallest and the most remote. The only reason they did it was because they got paid to do so. So they did that, which pissed off people. And then they were going to have it in a stadium, like a stadium show, but then like no one bought tickets just a few days. So they said, fuck it, we're moving it to a smaller venue. But when they did that, they just converted everyone's tickets over. So people paid stadium prices for an indoor arena show. They paid for a $50,000 stadium to only end up in like a 12,000 stadium. They wouldn't let them refund their tickets. So it's like, oh no, you're not eligible for a refund. Although I figure, I mean, maybe the credit card laws aren't good down in Australia. I mean, if someone ever pulled that shit at me, I'd just go and dispute the charge and be on with it. You know, unless you're a real asshole, your credit card pretty much sides with you all the time. But so like there's that, and like the timing things were all screwed up, where like people didn't know until like a week beforehand when this show was going to air. They originally said, "Oh, it's going to air 8:00 on the 15th of February," seemingly forgetting that the NBA All-Star was on, not the All-Star Game 1, the All-Star Weekend was that time. And then so basically they sold what was supposed to be like a stadium pay-per-view show to like instead being a special version of their B show, and people were pissed, and a lot of people shit on the company and said like there was a failure and things like that.
All right. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the one and only Wrestling Otaku channel. Of course,
I didn't realize it was stable.
Personification of excellence on YouTube and YWC. We're the best reviews wrestling and your 3-time YWC channel of the year. And I'm back here. I'm outside, as you can see, in front of the famous library where I do my videos. You know, every now and then when I'm outside, and I tend to come over here. So it is officially Friday, February the 14th of 2025. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. So for those of you who
he didn't even.
I'm not really a big proponent of Valentine's Day. It's just another day. It's just
How is he declaring a massive success when that show hasn't even happened yet?
another holiday that people use, you know, capitalism, all that kind of stuff. You know, it's one of those kind of holidays that's just there. It's just a day. That's just, you know, that's just my thing. But if you celebrate it, you know, big ups to you. Happy Valentine's Day. But anyway, we'll go ahead and do this video. Because, as you know, you all know or should know, tomorrow night, we got AEW Grand Slam Australia, an event that they've been advertising for months, really since the fall of last year, since the fall of 2024. Been advertising it a lot. There's been a lot of talk about it, a lot of hype about it, a lot of speculation about it, and this, that, and the third. And we are less than 24 hours away from that event taking place. And actually, what I did not know, what I actually found out recently, is that not only are they going to have Grand Slam, the Grand Slam show in Australia, they're also doing a co-branded show with Ring of Honor. It's going to be called, I believe, AEW ROH Global Wars Australia or something like that. I actually didn't know about that until literally like a day or so ago. And so Ring of Honor is going to be doing a show. They're, again, cross-branded with AEW, and they have their own set of matches. I think 4 matches have already been made, and so they're going to hold that show. I believe today, if I'm not mistaken, today Friday. Which
for those who don't know, Ring of Honor is like, it's a league that it used to be like a good independent league back in the day, which then hit some financial hard times, and then the guy who owns AEW decided to buy Ring of Honor, and ever since then it's just been a total shit show. No one watches it. No one cares about it. The titles are meaningless. Like, it's gotten so bad that people are almost just close down the company because they're not doing anything good with it.
Technically, it's Saturday over in Australia because, you know, again, you got the different time zone, you know, of course, different time zones. Australia is like a good 16, 17 hours ahead of us here in the States. So obviously different time zone. It's already Saturday over there. So
17 hours.
They're going to have that event. I imagine they're going to air it over here on paper. Well, not pay-per-view, but like, I'm sure if you have Ring of Honor's streaming service, you'll probably be able to watch it, and I'll probably be able to find out like the results or whatever. And then, of course, tomorrow we have AEW's Grand Slam Australia show, which over here it's going to be Saturday at 10:30 p.m. or after whatever NBA show, NBA Coast to Coast or something like that, or, you know, some kind of whatever, however they do the whole timing thing. Because again, time difference. Over in Australia is going to be Sunday, probably somewhere in the afternoon time, I imagine, like around 4 or 5 their time. It's going to be 10:30 here. So we'll see how that whole thing goes. So over here, depending on how long they go, it's probably going to go well into the night, well past the midnight hour here in the States, which is fine, you know, because I'm used to staying up late anyway. I'm used to, obviously, and for wrestling, for a good wrestling show, I'll stay up as late as possible. So. But anyway, so can't wait for that. They've already got a full slate of matches advertised, several of which I'm very much looking forward to, several title matches, including some Australia-born talents who I'm sure will be heavily favored. You know, this is going to be AEW's first show in Australia. It's a big deal. You know, it's a big deal. It's going to be a big deal. It's going to feel like a big deal. So can't wait, man. Can't wait. But today I want to talk about something that obviously pertains to this show, and it pertains to things that people have been saying about this show. So I believe it was yesterday or the day before, I read a news article. I believe it was courtesy of either Wrestling Observer or it was some other wrestling news site. Maybe it was
Get to the point.
WrestlePro, Wrestling News. I can't remember what the site was. But anyway, I saw a report, an article, in regards to AEW's the ticket sales for AEW for Grand Slam Australia, which has been a well talked about topic for a number of weeks and months now for the wrong reasons. And basically, this report stated that AEW's ticket sales have reportedly reached well into the 11 to 12,000 range in terms of the overall who all is going to be there. And this is the arena that they're going to be in. They're going to be in Brisbane, Australia, and it's going to be emanating from the Brisbane Entertainment Centre or Entertainment, whatever the stadium's called. And that stadium, that arena, has a max capacity of 13,000. And they've already sold, with this at the time of this report, it was 2 days removed from or away from the show itself. So they reportedly sold 11 to 12,000 seats for this show, for this venue. And they had like 300, somewhere around 300, a little over 300 seats left or tickets left. So obviously, you do the math. You got a 13,000 seat capacity arena, and you've got only 300 or so seats left. That means they've sold well over 12,000 seats for this thing. So it's a very near sellout. It might very well be a sellout by the time we actually get to the show tomorrow or tonight. We'll see what happens. But why I'm bringing this up is because for the better part of the last, I'd say 6 months, or really for the better part of since this show was announced and since the tickets first went on sale for this thing, there have been so many fucking people, so many sources, so many news sites, so many content creators, reporters, stuff like that, and people in the media, in the mainstream wrestling media, talking about the ticket sales for this AEW Grand Slam Australia show. And the general consensus was that the show was not selling well, that the tickets for the show was not selling well, or it was underperforming, or they didn't sell as many tickets, or they weren't selling as many tickets as they thought they would. And the general consensus was, the show's it was a failure from a ticket standpoint, from a general standpoint of, they're not going to sell tickets, only half the arena is sold, only half the tickets in the arena are sold, and blah 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 blah. We've been hearing this for months. I've been hearing this for weeks, for fucking months, ever since late last year. That's all you've been hearing. Every time AEW has a big show like this or a big stadium show like this, they don't talk about, what's AEW going to do in terms of the matches, what are they going to do in terms of the storylines or in terms of things going into the show or how they're going to present the show. No, they want to focus on the bullshit that makes AEW look as bad as possible. They want to focus on fucking attendance and tickets and shit like that and viewership and all that bullshit. Because, as you guys know, there's a big-ass fucking agenda, a big-ass anti-AEW agenda and narrative when it comes to things like this. There's a narrative. There's a bias in the narrative when it comes to AEW. When it comes to, these mainstream wrestling media sources, you got websites like Ringside News and Wrestle Talk, and you can even throw, What Culture in there, and all these other sites, and all these podcasters, Jim Cornette and Eric Bischoff, and Keeping It 100, Conan and Glenn Murray, and all these other motherfuckers out there. And that's what it is. It's a big-ass agenda against AEW, to make AEW look as weak and as incompetent as possible, to make AEW look as bad as possible. If you honestly don't believe that there is a strong anti-AEW agenda when it comes to a lot of these media sources, you are in goddamn denial.
What you just said
for those
is
wondering,
one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
There's no anti-AEW agenda. It's just that AEW, like the last 18 months, has been not good. Like in literally every metric, like business metric, attendance, viewership, gross, like all that stuff, and just general opinion, everything has been down from like 2023 to 2024. So of course then report, or these podcasts would have to report on like, hey, everything is going down. It's not an agenda, it's just them reporting facts. But they say, oh no, it's an agenda, or like it's biased. It's like, no, it's just reporting what's going on. Like the joke used to be that their main show couldn't get 1 million people anymore to watch. Now they're in like the 500,000 range.
You were in denial. I don't know what else to tell you. So after all of that, after months of people saying, the show's going to be a failure. They only sold half the tickets in the stadium. It's going to be a failure. Tony Khan's Grand Slam Australia is going to be a failure, and blah 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 blah. And all this talk about what he hasn't done, or AEW being a failure, or the first Australia show being a failure, and this, that, and the third. And now you look 2 days away from the show, and they damn near got a fucking sellout. They damn near got a sellout. So what was all that talking for?
Okay, if you had to move from a place that had 50,000, or let's be conservative, 40,000. You were planning to try to sell 40,000 tickets, and then you moved to a place that didn't even sell half of that. How is that an accomplishment?
What was all that talk about them being a failure? They're about to sell that motherfucker out. So where's all the talking then? How stupid do you look to sit there on a podcast, on a forum, and talk about how a show is a failure months months prior to the show even taking place, talking about ticket sales for a fucking show that is not even taking place yet for a number of months. And now here, days before the show takes place, and they've already got a sellout, or almost damn near close to a sellout. They might have a sellout by now. How stupid do you look?
And the only way that they had trouble moving tickets for a while. They had to do like buy one, get one free deals and heavily discount the tickets, which of course pissed off the people who bought in early for the stadium show because they spent stadium prices when they just charged up the ass, because it was an attraction, or the idea was going to be a big attraction. So the diehards threw down all this money, and had they just waited, they would have gotten better seats and paid less money.
Again, that's their fucking agenda. That's the fucking narrative that they want to sell you, that they want to shield to you. Trust and believe that is what they're doing. And they sit there and they try and convince you, the viewer, the listener, whether it be a podcast, whether it be a website, whatever, however they present this news to you. They want to convince you, the viewer, the listener, that this is what AEW is, that AEW is failing. That's what they're trying to shield to you. And the sad part of it is that these people, some of these motherfuckers actually make money for bullshitting their audience. They make money for misleading and telling you bullshit that isn't true about a wrestling promotion. It's sad. It's really sad. The sad part about it is nobody fucking calls this into question. Nobody calls this out. It takes somebody like me coming out here and telling people, no, this is wrong. This is wrong. It takes somebody like me coming out and saying these things. It takes somebody like me coming out and saying, no, I think this is bullshit. I think what you're saying is wrong. This is how it is. And me telling it like it is. Me coming out and saying things, me just calling it like I see it pretty much when it comes to things like this. Because seemingly nobody else is going to. So I and people like me are going to have to do it. And the reason why I do it is because, honestly, and this isn't a knock on anybody, this is just, what I see. I've got a little bit more of a, shall we say, a little bit more of a reach, and my words kind of carry a little more weight than maybe the average wrestling fan. So I think that when I say something, people generally tend to listen in the community, because I've got pretty much, as much as people want to sit here and be in denial about things that I do in here, I've got a pretty big reach when it comes to things that I say when it comes to wrestling, and when it comes to this community specifically. So I think that my words do carry weight, and I think the things that I say on these videos do carry some weight.
No, other things carry weight.
That's the driving force behind me doing these videos.
Mainly your shoes.
Because you just have to call out the bullshit that these people spew when it comes to things like this, when it comes to AEW, because I do think a lot of it is unfair criticism, a lot of unfair, unwarranted hate. Because they want to see this promotion fail as badly as possible. They want so bad to see this promotion fail because they're going to be proven right. That's what it is. That's what it's about, folks. For them, it's about making money, grifting off of you, grifting off of their viewers and their subscribers, and making fucking money and being proven right about fucking AEW. And a lot of them are disgruntled. A lot of disgruntled former wrestlers, people working the business, some of which tried to get in good with Tony Khan and AEW, and he basically blew them off, and they're butthurt about it. So now they have to take to their podcasts and shit and try and rub AEW and try and paint AEW and Tony Khan in as negative a light as possible. Eric Bischoff. That's exactly what he's doing. That's exactly what the fuck he's doing. And he and others, Conan and others. That's exactly what the fuck they're doing. The Busted Open Radio, those guys, Bully Ray, and that other fucking douchebag, Dave LaGreca, whatever the fuck his name is. That's exactly what they're doing. These motherfuckers have been preaching for months about this Grand Slam Australia show being a failure, and now days before the event, they're about to fucking sell out. It was reported from the Wrestling Observer that Tony Khan basically came out and made a statement that this Grand Slam Australia is now the third highest grossing, the third highest grossing gate, or the third highest gate, the third biggest gate in the history of all elite wrestling. In the history of all elite. Think about that. Think about the significance of that. In the entirety of their existence, this show now has the third biggest gate, the third highest grossing gate in AEW's history. And I'm sure, those two, of course, the all-in shows at Wembley, last year and the year before, those are probably 1 and 2. This show here, third highest gate for AEW in their history. And that's
because they charged so much extra for those few tickets. And also, it's not taking into account how much money they're losing, like how much it costs to put this show on in Australia. Like, if they had really, honestly, if they had done what they thought they were going to do and sell out that stadium, they probably would. It would probably be the number 2, if not the number 1 highest gate in their history. But they fucked up.
It's a failure. How is that a failure? And then you got these same motherfuckers, I've been seeing this for the last couple of days too, I figured I'd call this out. You got these same motherfuckers who are basically, responding to the claim that, Tony Khan says the show's God
Jesus.
Tony Khan basically coming out and making statements, about them having the third largest gate for Grand Slam Australia and them about to have a sellout, and that the show is a massive success in regards to AEW. And they're coming out saying, "Oh no, it's not a massive success. He's just saying that. And bringing up the fact that initially, they were going to have the Australia show in a bigger arena. The Suns, I forget what the hell it was called. They're going to have the show somewhere else in a bigger stadium that had like a 50,000 seat capacity, and they ended up moving it to a smaller venue. And the current venue that they're going to do the show in now, the Brisbane Arena or whatever. And they're basically saying, they're basically pointing that out, saying, they had to move to a smaller venue. They were going to be in a bigger arena. They had to move to a smaller venue. Okay, so what? So what? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares, dude? Who cares where it's being held?
AEW does.
They're doing it. The show in. It's their first Australia show, and they've got a fucking sellout. First show ever in that country. First AEW show ever to emanate in that country. First arena show in that country. And they've got a fucking sellout. Almost 13,000 people are going to be at that show. So how is it a failure? Just because they don't fucking pack a 50,000 seat stadium doesn't mean that the show's not a fucking, doesn't mean the show's a fucking failure. Last I checked, having damn near sellout over almost 13,000 people, I'm pretty sure that's a pretty damn good job, considering that this is AEW's first fucking show in Australia. First one. That is not a failure to me. But these people, these sources, want to try and spin it as a failure. Because, oh my God, they have to move to a small arena. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit about the size of the fucking venue? Who cares? Who gives a shit? Why are you so worried about that?
Okay. These are the same people, though, who will point to the fact that they sold 80,000 tickets at Wembley as like, see, we're the best thing ever. AEW's the best thing ever because they now hold the record for the biggest, the most attended paid wrestling show of all time.
As long as the show is successful, as long as they have a sellout, as long as the show is good, the matches are good, quality-wise, who cares? Honestly, who cares? So I'm just going to say this right now to anybody who's trying to make this, who's trying to twist this into this bullshit narrative of AEW failed at this, AEW failed at that, even though they're fucking about to have a sellout, third largest gate in their history, this, that, and the third. If they want to sit here and try to capitulate to this anti-AEW narrative,
you think he worked for AEW with how he's ranting about this?
Can quite frankly eat shit. Honestly, they can honestly, they all have been saying for months that this was a failure. And once again, the show we're about to watch tomorrow is another shining example and proof that these people were wrong again, and they look stupid for saying the things that they've been saying for the last several months. So they look stupid at the end of the day, and they always have. Every time they make statements like this about AEW, they look dumb for it. They look dumb and they look ridiculous for it, and they've done it here again. And that's why they're mad about it. And now they're trying to twist the narrative again. They're trying to change the narrative again. Oh my God, it's a failure, blah, blah, blah. They're not selling out. They didn't sell half the tickets. They almost fucking sold out the entire damn arena. So what's your excuse now? What is the excuse now? So
they did 2-for-1 deals and greatly lowered the prices.
Anti-AEW bullshit narrative and said for months, for weeks. I've been hearing this shit for fucking weeks, for months. That AEW's Grand Slam Australia show was going to be a failure. You all are fucking idiots. You look dumb. You look fucking ignorant. You're proven wrong again. And you could quite frankly go fuck yourself. You can kiss my ass. It's as simple as that. For those of you taking shots at us, the fans, I had motherfuckers in my comments taking shots at, how's that AEW Australia show going? How's the ticket sales for the Australia show going? It's going pretty well considering they're about to have a sellout. Thanks for asking, you asshole. But anyway, so bottom line is this. Everybody who said that bullshit, you all can fucking go fuck yourselves. You all can kiss my ass. Okay? Eric Bischoff can kiss my ass. Jim Cornette can kiss my ass. Ringside News can kiss my ass. Okay? Conan and Glenn Gilberti, the Keeping It 100 guys, you guys can kiss my ass. Fucking Dave LaGreca and Bully Ray from Busted Open Radio, you can kiss my ass. And anybody else, any of these anti-AEW news podcasts, fucking content creators here on YouTube, and these fucking who runs these websites, anybody with this fucking narrative, you all can go fuck yourselves and kiss my ass. You all look stupid and you all look dumb and you've been proven wrong again. You've been proven wrong again. And I love seeing it. I love seeing dumb fucks like you being proven wrong in this way. And you have the audacity to sit here and tell Tony Khan what he should be doing with his company. Why
the audacity.
Fucking any of you. Got idiots like Conan and Eric Bischoff and others trying to tell Tony Khan what he should be doing with his company. Why the fuck should Tony Khan listen to any of you? Why should he listen? Why should he hear any of you out? You've been sitting here.
Because they were actually in successful wrestling companies in the past.
Here and poking and jabbing and talking shit about his promotion since the fucking shit started. And now you want to sit here and try and give advice? Tell you what, take your advice and stick it up your fucking ass. Tony Khan doesn't have to listen to any of you. He's probably laughing the shit off. Okay, he blew you off before. He said, no, I don't want any part of you in my company. And you got butthurt about it. That's why you're on this little fucking petty-ass crusade to try to say AEW's dying and this, that, and the third. It's like, get a fucking life. Get a fucking life. Get over it. Act like the adults that you fucking claim to be. Jesus. But yeah, Tony Khan doesn't have to listen to any of you. I think he's doing pretty goddamn well for himself, considering he just got a $500 million fucking TV deal from Warner Bros. Discovery. Considering they're about to have a show tomorrow night that's got the third largest fucking grossing gate in the fucking history of the company. Tony Khan's doing well for himself. So he doesn't have to listen to any of you fuckers. He honestly doesn't. And neither do any of us fans. And I am here telling you, as somebody who has a longtime fan of AEW, will continue to be, and I'll continue to beat the drum of AEW fans, of the AEW fan base.
You're beating the wrong drum, buddy.
Out there to kiss my fucking ass. And if that offends you, too goddamn bad. Suck it up. Kiss my ass, go fuck yourself. Simple as that. Anyway, that's pretty much all I got to say for this video. Actually, nice. Went longer than I intended, but I had a lot to get out there. So I'm going to be enjoying this Grand Slam show, Australia show tomorrow. I'm sure a lot of you are going to do the same. And I'm actually considering doing a live stream for that show because it will be late. I do have to work, but I get off well before the show will start. So I'm actually considering doing a live stream reaction to Grand Slam Australia, and we'll see what happens, man. But anyway, that's all I got to say for this. So thank you for watching. Got to head on in here, but appreciate you guys following, subscribe for those of you who subscribe, who watch my videos and enjoy the content. I appreciate you. Thank you. Be sure to like the video, leave a comment, give me your thoughts on anything I talked about here, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
Yeah, leave a comment to my curated comment section.
So thanks for watching once again. See you guys tomorrow or whenever I do a video next. But till then, I'm out for now. Rest of Otaku, and see you guys later. Peace.
Well, that was quite the catch-up, I must say. But we must end it now. We'll see if I start watching his stuff again. I mean, it really just depends on how much shit he feels like creating, but we'll see. My criticism of ACW. Well, whatever, it's too late for that. Anyways, thanks everyone for stopping by. Hope this was entertaining. Sorry the Cobra thing was kind of underwhelming. I thought it was going to go more in depth. I should have done more research before, and just kind of popped up on my stream, and I was on my feed, and I was like, oh, let's look at that. But whatever, it is what it is. Anyways, well, not really anyone on the Twitch side. On YouTube, we'll jump to Raw Phil, because why not? We'll move from one Smark to another. We can listen to Smark guys after this. And I will see you all next time.